first time I'm trying using dates as a sweetener for my nut milk. And I gotta say, I think that dates are the move. I've had my almond cow milk maker for about like 2-3 weeks now, and I've tried using maple syrup, brown sugar, and dates, but I feel like the dates give the most like subtle sweetness without it being like overpowering. I've just been loving my almond cow, you guys. It has still been my whole personality of making my own nut milk at home. It kind of caught me by surprise that I've actually been enjoying my almond milk more than the oat milk, but you know, I just love having the freedom and just being able to experiment every single week when I make a new batch. So it's been a lot of fun, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, just being able to customize my own milk and try new things has been just a fun little ritual, and I have no regrets. Like, if anybody is still kind of on the fence of buying an almond cow, here's a little update for you guys. I have still been thoroughly enjoying it, but it's been so fun, especially on the weekends. It's like, ooh, okay, I have a little bit more time. Like, what kind of vibe do I want for this next batch of milk? But anyways, Mario and I are about to make our own homemade bagels. I feel like we're just like in our little homemaker era. Mario first learned how to make bagels, I think it was like the beginning of this year. We like randomly decided to look up a recipe on TikTok because I'm a bagel girl. I am a bagel girl. When it comes to like breakfast foods, I love savory things. So I've always loved bagels, and I was like, let's just see how hard it is to try to make it at home. And honestly, we were surprised because it was easier than we anticipated. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's a lot easier and simpler than we expected. So the past couple months, we've been trying to just like perfect our bagel recipe, but we totally like took a break. So we're gonna get back into it. It's been a minute. But I told Mario, I was like, I want options. I want a little something salty and a little something sweet. So I think we're gonna do 2 different styles. I wanna do one with like an everything bagel style, and then I think for something sweet, I wanna do like a cinnamon raisin style bagel. So I am so excited, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm borderline hangry, but the excitement is distracting me. But I feel like I need to eat something because I'm like, it's gonna take some time, like filming this whole thing, but there's something about having a bagel on the weekend. Does anybody feel like it hits different on the weekends? Like, bagels in my mind just equate to weekend vibes. So today is Sunday, and aside from this whole little breakfast situation, we have some stuff that we need to get done around the apartment. So it's gonna be a productive day. First things first, let's get to cooking, and I'm gonna let Mario do all the work because he's made these bagels way more than I have, but I'm gonna show you his little process.
Oh, damn. Hold up.
Dude, the salmon?
Oh, yeah. Even though the bagel is like flat,
It's really flat.
it has an airiness to it though. And I love that.
I think it tastes better because we toasted it too. It's like crispy and fluffy.
Everything works. No complaints.
So good.
Oh my god. Wow. This is hella good.
So we tried the smoked, what is it? Smoked salmon? We tried the smoked salmon from Trader Joe's, but this one was like pastrami flavored. I don't know if that's the correct term, but
Yeah, it says pastrami style salmon.
And I was like, what does that even mean? Because pastrami is like meat, right? But when you smell it and taste it, it literally tastes like pastrami, like a deli pastrami sandwich, but then it also has a salmon vibe. It's really weird, but it works.
Dude, the seasoning.
What? Of the bagel?
Seasoning of the bagel is like.
Oh, yeah.
You want a little more, but it's. I ain't mad.
I went in on everything but the bagel seasoning, you guys. So when we've made bagels in the past, we've only sprinkled seasoning on the top. You know how bagels have a top and a bottom? We usually only do it on the top, but we're like, nah, let's do both sides. So I was a little heavy-handed, but I gotta say, I'm not mad at it. Okay, we are about to head to the Hollywood Bowl. Tonight they're gonna be doing a concert, basically all of the scores from the Disney movies from the 80s and 90s. So you know it's gonna be lit. We're about to head to the shuttle stop. There's actually a shuttle for the Hollywood Bowl that basically will bring you from our area to the venue. So it's great. We don't even have to drive. So we're about to walk there. The weather is looking nice and I'm gonna take you guys along with me.
History, been there, done that. Do you think the king is easier than heaven? Do you try to keep it hidden? Honey, we can see right through your head. We know how you feel, who you're thinking of. No chance, no way, I will say no.
I'm about to do an apartment refresh, if you will. Over the past couple months, I've slowly been kind of like purchasing things one by one, like home decor, some furniture, because you know, buying all this stuff all at once, it hurts financially, okay? So I'm trying to space it out here and just buy things gradually. You know, it's reached a point where I'm just so tired of living with these packages and boxes. Like they're all just kind of like blocking my entryway. So I'm like, today's the day. We got to get this done and I got time. So we're gonna do a little refresh. I feel like it's that point in the year where I'm just like, I'm tired of like looking at the same stuff. And I feel like the longer you live in a space, you just kind of learn like what works best for you, like lifestyle wise, functionality, even visually. Like also I am a homebody. I spend a lot of time at home. So I care a lot about how my space feels and looks because I spend a lot of time here. So I think it's really important that I genuinely like my space. And you know, for a while I have not liked this space. Just little things. For example, these prints, I despise them. This is not how they looked on the website, but it was one of those things where when I first moved in here, I was like, you know what? Let me just put them in the frames. I'll put them up and I'll circle back to it once I have the time. And I just never did. So I'm ready to have art hung that I actually like. I have all of my art prints that are gonna go in new frames today, which I'm so excited about. And you know, we're just gonna do some feng shui too. Like there's some things we're gonna move around. I have a bookshelf that I need to put together, which I'm not looking forward to. I am not a handy person, you guys. Usually Mario does all that stuff, but he gave me his tools and it's just me today, so we're gonna figure it out. Pray for me, you guys, because I'm already dreading this. We haven't even started. And also, can I just throw this out there that it is almost like 6 p.m. at this point, so the lighting is definitely gonna change. Like I know this is gonna go into the night. I feel like this is gonna be a long night, but I'm gonna bring you guys with me because I need some company. And I feel like when I'm home alone, I just be talking to myself. So I'm like, you know what? Why not talk to you guys? So that is what we're gonna do for the rest of this evening. I'm hoping this will be quicker than I'm anticipating, but I don't wanna get ahead of myself. But first, let me show you my vision of this little refresh that I had in mind. Okay, to start, we are definitely going to be changing these wall prints that I just can't stand. They're not like the worst thing in the world, but we're gonna get rid of these. I want to add floating shelves right here to add some like hanging plants. Couch, eventually we're gonna upgrade this, but y'all know couches are an investment. So as of now, we're gonna keep this. Pillows, we're gonna keep, but that is definitely something that I want to upgrade, but I want to go to like Home Goods for that. So as far as the living room, we're just gonna upgrade these. And then moving to this dining area, we're just gonna be changing these frames. Okay, this one, I don't know if you guys have noticed in my vlog, there's no print in this one. This is literally just the back of the frame. But it was one of those situations when I went to go pick up the print, it was the wrong size, but I did not notice until I got home. Can you see I have a pattern of having bad luck with art prints? And it's such a pain to go back and like fix that whole thing. So this has just been empty, but yeah, we're gonna change all of these. I had a vision, and now that I'm staring at this, I'm like, what was the vision? Is the vision in the room with us? Like what? I don't know either, you guys. But anyways, we're gonna change all these. Over here, these are all the packages of things that we need to unbox, but I'm gonna be moving this desk over here, and we're actually gonna be getting rid of this. This is actually broken, but we just like put it here because it was one of those things that we just like never got to, and we were lazy and we're like, you know what, just stick it over there. We'll get rid of it eventually, and we just never did. So I'm gonna actually disassemble this, get it out the way. We're gonna move this desk over here, and then replacing this area, we're gonna have 2 bookshelves against this wall. Are you following? Do you see the vision? It's okay if you don't see the vision because I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if I see the vision myself. I'm kind of winging it here. It's all up here, but I'm hoping it comes to life. And to be honest, I don't have everything, but I just want to get this started so I can feel better about this space and get these damn boxes out of the way. So I think first things first, I'm gonna disassemble that entertainment stand just to get out the way. Then we're gonna feng shui, move the desk, and then we'll get to building the bookcase. This sounds really ambitious for one evening. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out, okay? Let's see if we can do this in one go. It is like 5:30, close to 6, and I just want this done. I'm hoping we can get this done before 9 so I can just like relax for the rest of the evening, but we'll see. It is 7:30, so we're taking a quick little dinner break, but I forgot to mention that this is the first week where I'm trying Cook Unity meal preps. So far so good. This is day 2, I believe. I'm trying them for lunch and dinner during the week. And I have to say, when you select which meals you want to order, the options were endless. Like I just kept scrolling and scrolling. It honestly took me like half an hour to decide like which meals I wanted to get because the options were that good. So I'm actually really excited to try this one. Tonight, we're eating Filipino chicken tocino bowl. So, you know, if there's anything Asian in a meal prep, I'm like, I have to try it. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna heat this up. But I just love that on the package, it literally has 2 types of cooking instructions. Like if you wanna use the oven or if you want like something quick and just like using the microwave. They have that too. You can scan the QR code, which will give you way more information about this specific meal. And then it has a breakdown of like the nutrition and all of the ingredients. So this so far, it's been pretty good. For lunch, I didn't show this earlier, but I had a shrimp wonton soup. And y'all, I'm definitely gonna order that one again because it was so good. I added a little chili oil to it and it just, it gave what it needed to give. So I feel like so far every Asian meal prep that I've had has been fire. Honestly, everything has been pretty good for the most part. So one like day 2 or 3, but I'm really excited for this one. So I'm gonna do what Mario did. He had this earlier this week. He added an egg, so I'm gonna copy him. Okay, first bite. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. All right, I'm about to inhale this and then I have to get back to building this goddamn bookshelf. Not even gonna lie to you guys, it's been a couple of days since I've done my little apartment refresh, but I'm finally circling back to it. I ended up staying up till like 11 p.m. and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna call it and come back to the work we've done. So I'm bringing you guys back. I'm about to cook some dinner. We're about to have some Korean flank steak rice bowl, and I'm trying to fuel up because the apartment's not done yet. We still have some stuff to do. I need to put together a new like shoe cabinet storage situation, and I'm still kind of working on the bookshelf situation, but I want to show you guys actually the progress that I've done so far. So the floating shelves still need to be installed, but I've finally upgraded my wall art. The prints are no longer here. There's kind of a glare, but these are actually paintings, but I love this color palette and it just adds more life to this room. And then moving over to this dining area, I had to turn on the lights just so you could fully see this section, but here's the table and here is the updated gallery wall, you guys. I feel like it looks so much better. And you know, this is just a starting point. The best thing about a gallery wall is that I can kind of play around with it. I can update it, swap some prints if I'm not feeling it. I just love that it adds some color and personality to this space. I was tired of my apartment feeling like 50 Shades of Beige. Like, I had an aha moment where I was like, my apartment looks like every other girl's apartment that I see on Instagram or Reels and TikTok, where it has that cute like boho farmhouse vibe, like beige tones, naturals, whites, like, which is cute. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a fan of that style, but I'm like, where's the personality? Where is the fun? And let's be honest, I am a mid-century modern girl. Like, I love that style, and I've always found it a bit challenging to kind of like blend that style with like a boho farmhouse vibe. But I realized that with art prints, that's like the perfect way to like introduce color and fun in different styles. So I'm actually really happy with how these prints look. I love the color palette like cohesively together. I purposely didn't want to choose like anything like too neon or out there, but I just feel like it's a breather from the 50 Shades of Beige, you guys. So my goal with this whole like apartment refresh was to add more personality, and in Mario's words, to not make it feel like a staged like Airbnb, because we were both starting to feel like that. Like, we had some really nice pieces in our apartment, but it wasn't giving personality. So that was the main goal. And especially with the bookshelf, I was like, dude, that's the perfect way to display and really show like elements of us in our space. So I'm excited to kind of like play around with this wall. I feel like there's so much wall space that I can just keep going, you know, but this is a great little start to this area. and I'm so happy with it. And then moving to the bookshelf, you guys, this is definitely a work in progress. I've been moving things here and there, and you can tell there's some blank shelves where I'm still trying to figure out what to do. But so far, I'm really happy with just the concept of the shelves here. I feel like it adds so much more personality, and it gets me excited to kind of like fill up these shelves and make it look like aesthetic and cohesive all together. So it's still not there yet, but you know, I've been adding things here and there. I've been adding my plants, or shall I say my fake plants. I had these ceramic decor pieces. I believe these were from IKEA. And then moving down here, if you've watched my Mexico City vlog, this should look familiar, but this was the water that I took from Contramar. But how cute are these together? Like, they're so cohesive with their color palette, but I definitely want to do more of this on these shelves, like an art print, and then maybe a bottle or like something from a trip. But absolutely love where this is heading. I got this art print from Etsy. I absolutely love it. I'm a coffee girl. I'm a coffee drinker. So when I saw that, I was like, this is so freaking cute. Like, I have to have it. And then we have more hanging plants. I just love the look of like these hanging plants against the white wall. I just feel like it really pops. And then we have our Coachella boxes over here with the little astronaut. And then I have this really cool lamp that I actually got this on Amazon, and it's touch lamp. Like, how cute is that? Still working on this. You know, we added our record player. This is the perfect excuse for us to buy more vinyls and actually use this, because it's just been collecting dust for so many years. But added that there, added some creative books that we had. And so this is the progress so far for this bookshelf area. But like, how much better does this look than that dinky little desk that I had earlier? So far, I am liking this. I'm definitely gonna be playing around with this, so stay tuned. Then moving over here, I added this massive wall print that says, "Thank you for coming, now leave." This is just a funny little wall print that I thought would be perfect for our entryway. I'm gonna be building a new shoe cabinet, so I'm gonna move this one or possibly get rid of it, and it's just gonna be so much more practical and functional, because this thing, we got it from Wayfair, and it honestly only holds like 6 pairs of shoes. So we have a lot of shoes in this household, if you can't tell. The shoe cabinet is actually in this box, so I'm gonna get to that tonight. And then we have this desk this is honestly temporary. I don't know if I explained that in the earlier videos, but this is eventually gonna go in my room. But for the time being, this is gonna be here. And you know, I think it works for now. I've been trying to figure out a camera angle these past like 10 minutes or so. I think we're just gonna have to stick to this. But anyways, I feel so good that my car is washed. This is one of those things where I was putting off for months, if we're being honest. Like, I was just really I don't know why. I actually always do this when it comes to things about my car. Like, I really procrastinate and put it off. But I was like, today's the day. I gotta get a car wash. It's just been accumulating dirt and filth for months, and I have a white car, so it shows. But she is squeaky clean now. I feel so good. It's one of those things where like after you get it done, you're like, ah, just feels so much better. But anyways, I'm kind of waiting for my car to like fully dry, because those drive-through car washes can only do so much. So I kind of want my car to dry before I drive home. So I thought I would do a little life update, chit chat with you guys while I'm waiting to kind of like kill some time. Also, sorry if you can hear my car in the background. I had to turn on the AC because it's so goddamn hot in LA. I'm not complaining. Like, I love the sunshine, I love the heat, I love the warmer weather, but to be sitting in my car in this heat, I was like, I need to crank up the AC, so apologies if you hear it. You know, now that I feel like Love Island is over, I feel like I have my life back. Like, that sounds so dramatic, but it's crazy to go from tuning into something every single night to absolutely nothing. I feel like I had an identity crisis. I was like, who am I? What do I do with my time? But I've just been focusing on me, which I probably should have been doing from the start. But one thing your girl be doing is walking. I be walking, y'all. I'm in my walking era. I have been walking so much lately. And one thing that I've been loving is listening to an audiobook while I'm going on my walks. Like, music hits every now and then. I don't know if it's because I listen to like the same music a lot, but it gets kind of repetitive for me. So I've been listening to audiobooks on my walks. And let me tell you, I can walk for days listening to a book because I'm just so in it. Like, your girl's immersed, okay? And I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I just feel like before you know it, you've walked like 4 miles if you like listen to a book while walking. Like, time just flies way more. Like, you can get your steps in, and I've just been feeling great. But also, another thing I was thinking about the other day was that I am so ready to get back into my concert era, my live show era. This month prior, I saw Odessa and Fred again, which were so fun. Both of those shows were mwah, chef's kiss. I didn't vlog either of those shows because I wanted to be present and just like have fun and not worry about getting content, but I had a blast, and it just like unlocked something inside of me where I was like, oh, this feeling, I remember this feeling. Why am I not going to more live shows? So honestly, it got me so excited to just kind of like re-enter my concert era, and I feel like now I'm more familiar with just like the different venues in LA, because there's a lot, and no one tells you this, but like learning the different venues and like which ones you should Uber to, which ones you should drive to, should you bring food, can you bring food, what's the parking situation, like it's a lot. But I'm slowly getting more familiar with just like different venues and just like the right way to go about seeing a show at these venues. So it's been a learning curve, but I'm feeling more comfortable and familiar with these different venues, and it's just getting me more excited to go to more shows. Also, I was thinking about this, like, I didn't go to that many shows last year, and I feel like this is why I did not feel myself last year. Like, I had such a bad year, and I think I'm just gonna say, I think it's because I didn't go to that many live shows. And honestly, like, live shows are my love language. Like, that is my soul. And honestly, it's like a shared love between Mario and I, because like that's how we met. So I'm just ready to get back into that. And now I'll have the money to do so because I also got a job. So I don't think I've shared this on my vlog, but your girl is finally employed again. It has been a whole journey. You know, I know so many people are unemployed right now, and it is not easy. It's a whole journey within itself. Like, some days you have good days, some you have others. Some days you're like, where is the light at the end of the tunnel? Am I going to be employed forever? But as cheesy as it sounds, like, you are so close. This is not your life. You will get through it. Just keep going. Honestly, this YouTube channel has really kept me level-headed. It just didn't let being unemployed be my whole identity. Like, having a side project of something that I'm really passionate about and having fun with just helped this era of being unemployed go by really fast. I'm not even gonna say that it's felt like a long time, because it's gone by so quick. Just coming from experience, finding something that you can just like pour your energy to, that kind of offsets the energy you're putting into this crazy job search and market right now, it will make this whole journey just fly by. And you know, your time is gonna come. I used to hate when people would tell me that, but your time is gonna come. This unemployment chapter is going to come to an end eventually, so take advantage of it and keep going. But anyways, I have to head home. I think my car is fully dry. Gotta put my big girl panties on and put freaking air in my tires. Like, I'm so over adulting, you guys. It never ends. See, this is what they don't tell you about owning a car. Like, it just comes with so many things, and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me and catching up, but I'm about to head home. So, see you guys there.
What is wrong with these forks? I'm fucking crying. Oh my god! The cheapest forks ever. I'm scared now. I know.
It's Friday and we're headed to happy hour. We're gonna do a little happy hour hippity hop. We don't stop. See where the day takes us.